So today is day 280 of showing up consistently. A little bit backstory to bring up to speed on what happened today and what led to it. So 2 days ago, I was talking about me feeling stuck and not being able to, my this month income not being stable and not even knowing what is going to happen anytime soon. Anyway, I decided to take some matters into my own hands. And what did I do? I sent a follow up message to one of my previous clients that I've had on Fiverr. You know, although he told me I was going to do a work for him early this month, but I sent him a message 3rd of this month, but he did not reply. Then I sent another one on the 23rd of this month, he did not reply. So I was about to send a message that morning. Then I just got a notification from me. I was like, wow, it's like me and this guy we are thinking on the same level. So then he gave me a new gig. The gig is not that the money is not that much, but yes, it is still tangible. You know what they say, at all, na bad. So moving on away from that, I started wondering about my tax because this new tax administration between January and this year, there's a lot of changes in this tax administration. So I need to find a way to accommodate my business, and I've been planning to register my business a long time ago, but I've just been putting it forward. So yesterday night I started wondering, what am I going to do? Because I need to be able to structure this income. I need to be able to structure this income. What am I going to do? I don't know what I'm going to do. So I then decided that, okay, how about I just open this business I've been planning on opening, which is a which is a limited company. Stop that. So that's what I did. I didn't think about it too much, but I did not understand what I was doing. So first and foremost, I just went online to search for how to do this, what not and what I need, what I need. And I realized that I have all everything I need to register the business. So I just started. Then what did I do first? I went to ICR. I had trouble logging in. So I got a suggestion that I can let somebody do it for me, accredited agent. But being the type of person I am, I like to do things myself. I like DIYing things. Yes. So I said that, okay, I'm going to do this myself. I'm just going to give it time. So that was how I started. It took me more than 4 hours last night. I won't lie. It took me more than 4 hours just to log in, register, put up my details. Just took me about 4 hours. Then after that, I had to sign a witness on the second page, and this witness is going to be my brother because he's here currently. So and he was asleep yesterday around 1 o'clock. So I decided to put everything up till today. So this morning I filled everything, memorandum, PSC, that's the person with the significant share. Then every other statement of compliance, details, article of association, everything. That was when I realized that everything I've learned about business, company, this thing, everything I came to use, which is going to make me bring something out that no knowledge is lost. No matter how weird that knowledge is or how long you've learned that knowledge before, no knowledge is ever lost. So I did that today, then got to the next thing. I had to pay money for I had to pay money for what they call it, reservation of name. Now, the name I wanted to use that I had in mind was just to use my third name, just the third name and limited, because it sounds so unique. Yes, I thought about it. I thought maybe to use my first name, to use my surname. I was like, no, there's no need for me to use my surname. If I want to create something, I have to create something that originates from me, emanates from me. And I won't lie, I'm very possessive. I'm very possessive. So I want it to be mine. So I thought, okay, let me just use my third name. Now my third name is not many everybody's not the only people that are familiar with my third name are people that have seen my ID card. And how many people have seen my ID card? I don't think they're up to 10. People that know my surname, my third name are also my teachers, and they will not remember by now. That's just true. That's the truest fact. So I use my surname, and then I use my surname and limited. But when I check, I realize that there's another name that is there that is 93% match, and that name just has NIG into parentheses, NIG, then limited. So they said my own name and that name they look similar, and I was wondering that how does this look similar? If this person did not put energy in his own, then that's not his company. So I just had to, then I thought of using advisory at the back, but no, it's going to sound limiting. I don't want it to limit the scope of my work, because the scope of my work is broad and niche. So what did I need to do? I checked a lot of things. I thought maybe I should just do something else like Nexus, Meridian, or something like that. I was like, no, 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 no. If you climb there, I was like, no, 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 no. So what did I do? I just added Anko, Anko dot Anko dot limited. So I was wondering, okay. So as I entered it there, he said this name is available. Then after that, I just pay for reservation. I paid reservation around, the price for the reservation is 1,000, but the remitter fee is 161 naira 25 kobo. So I paid that. Then next, after when it was the second day in the morning, after filling the witness and other whatnot form, I had to pay for the registration, which is 10,000 naira, which I was shocked of, by the way. So I paid 10,000 naira. I also paid another 161 naira 25 kobo for remitter charge. Now, to the next thing, I have to pay stamp duty. I was estimating stamp duty to be around 8,000 something, but I got to know that stamp duty is 1,800 and something. I was like, wow, this thing just keep blowing my mind. And then later realized that the stamp duty is because of the type of company I'm opening, because I have business entity less than 1 million. So even if you need to learn how to open this business, you can send me a message. I'm going to put you through it. No qualms bother. So after doing that, I had to wait for Remita to start working. Remita just started misbehaving around 10, 11, 12, 1. No, Remita started misbehaving around 9 o'clock. From 9 till 5, Remita was misbehaving. When I realized that this is not going to work anytime soon, and I have a student to go and teach swimming, I just pick my kickboard. I pick my kickboard. I'm going to teach my student. I go back by around 3 something. So when I got to, I tried again, still the same thing. Then I waited till around 5, and I just tried around, I think, 5:30, and the network was, I was like, okay, this is good, and instantly it worked. So now I've paid for the reservation of name. Now the name that I reserved, I've claimed it already, which means I've registered. Now I've also paid stamp duty, which I'm going to be using to process it. So now my application is pending, which means that CAC has received all my application, and they're going to go through it and then provide feedbacks and send me my certificates. And I learned that this process usually takes around 1 week to 3 weeks. So I was planning to use the business name to send my invoice for this month already. But then I realized that if I want to wait for that, then I'm going to be waiting up to a month to receive my this month invoice. No, I cannot do that. Yeah, so I have to, I have to do something, because I want to diversify my income now. I want to diversify my income. So that's just what I did today. Today was very so with that, I believe today was very productive. I was supposed to edit a video, but my left eye is giving me itch, so I don't want to stare too much into my laptop screen. So that's basically everything for the 278 of showing up consistent. I think I'm so tired right now of the 280 of showing up consistently. So I reached earmarked the 280 from the 20 to the 100. I won't lie. I'm going to give myself kudos, because it took guts for me to keep going and get to this level. And everything I've learned doing this, I've learned how to listen to my voice and find my voice soothing. Although people used to listen to my voice and tell me that my voice sound cool, some calm, all this thing, but I don't believe them. But I've learned to listen to my voice and hear my voice calm, soothing. I've moved from speaking everything in a rush, just trying to rush everything to speaking, collecting my thoughts and calming down. So that's a very, very good and positive, what will I call it? Positive impact of this video I've been recording. Yes. and I'm getting to enjoy it. And I'm hoping to diversify more into this, but I don't know what is going to be yet. But for now, today was a very good day. Today was spent well, better than I had expected. One, everything that I planned to do, I was able to do it. So that's all for today, day 280 of showing up consistently. See you tomorrow, day 281. Bye for now.